Hello again and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick review on the AcneFree Sonic Advanced Cleansing Duo. I got this at Walmart for $24.99 and I have used the AcneFree system in the past. It worked really well for me, but then I started to get a little bit of dry skin, so I had to stop. I do get really oily, especially in my T-zone up around here, but especially the sides of my nose. I get super oily, so the cleansing brush looks just like this, and it does come with batteries. There's a little notch that you have to lift up. If you guys can, you have to lift that up to put the batteries in. I had a hard enough time doing it the first time, so I'm not going to do it again. It comes with an extra cleansing brush, and then it also comes with step 1 of their AcneFree system. Like I said, I did use this in the past, but my skin started to get super dry, so I kind of had to let it go. So I'm just going to show you guys really quickly how I use this and just talk a little bit more about it. I have a little bit of water, a little bit of hot water, and then I have a towel and everything. I'm just going to go ahead and use the towel to kind of dampen my face up a little bit. Something to note, this does have peroxide in it, so you don't really want to use a dark towel if you don't have to. I kind of just use that towel for my face, so it already has stains and stuff on it. But then I'm going to apply the AcneFree cleanser directly to my face first. And I use maybe like a nickel-sized amount. You can kind of see a lot of my redness right there too, underneath my nose. But like I said, I get really oily. And I live in Pennsylvania and the weather is uncharacteristically hot. So I just want to make sure that I'm not over drying my skin. Just because it's the weather doesn't know what it wants to do here. So some days it's really cold, some days it's kind of hot. Not hot, but like, I don't know, like springtime weather. But it's been really windy. So I'm just gonna spread that in. Have it all over my face. Even though I probably don't have to, I just like to make sure my face is fully saturated with anything that I'm using, actually, just because I want to make sure I get a good lather when I turn this baby on. Alright, so on the side there's 2 buttons. You can kind of see them. There's the power button and you can hear it, and then there's this button up top. You can choose high or low. Because my face is so oily, I'm just going to go ahead and use it on high. And like I said, I get a lot of dry skin and all that. So you wet the brush head and then you just go around in an upward motion in a circle. I am going to get my nose really well just because, like I said, it's really dry in that area. Now, I'm sure if I use this on low, I wouldn't have as much redness. But knowing my skin, I know that I need the extra, I guess, little oomph just to make sure I get all the dry skin. What's been happening lately, I haven't really worn makeup in a month or so now, and my skin has just been really dry, especially around my nose and those little crease areas, and I'm not really sure why. I haven't been really breaking out as much, but okay. On the box, it recommends that you do this for about 60 seconds. I'm particularly dry and oily today, so I'm actually going to try, well, not try, I've done this, and put it on directly onto the brush and then go around one more time, and then I'm going to rinse it all off. This time I'll do it on low just to It actually doesn't hurt. It feels really nice on my skin. I notice afterward that I have like a tightness to my skin, even though I do get that sometimes with other cleansers, but it just feels really clean. My husband said that it looked just like really clean. A lot of the dry skin issues I was having, it's cleared that up. And as you can see, I'm getting really well around my nose just because that is the area that I have the most problems with it. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit on my face for a little bit, but this part does click off. You just have to pull up on it and it comes apart, and you want to make sure that you clean the brush out and let it dry, just, you know, so no bacteria or anything like that has a chance to really grow on it. So I'm just patting this dry and then wiping down the unit itself, because sometimes you can see a little bit, get some soap in there. I'm just drying it off to make sure it's all, just to make sure it's all dry and everything, and I'm not leaving any water anywhere. So now I'm just gonna, normally I would just rinse my face off in the sink, but since I have to kind of improvise here, I'm gonna use my towel, and I'm just gonna gently wipe away the excess soap that's on my skin. And like I said, this does have peroxide in it, so don't use a towel that you really like, because it'll start turning it colors. All right, with the dry part of my towel, I'm just gonna pat my face dry, because I'm gonna add some moisturizer. Still have a little bit of redness, but it's clearing up pretty quickly. Like I said, I usually do it on high just because my skin is so like dry and crazy. I want to make sure I'm getting everything off. For my moisturizer lately, I've been using Formula 10.0.6 Shine Free, because I am so oily. So this is kind of a matte moisturizer, and it actually sits really well underneath my makeup as well. You'll notice I didn't put like any toner on or anything like that, just because the peroxide really does enough for me. When I was using the entire system, it seemed like the toner was actually what was causing the most issue with the dryness for me, even though I would use moisturizer after it. And that's pretty much it. I really love this product. Like I said, it is really cheap. I know that everybody's all about the Clarisonic and whatnot, but I don't have $100 to, you know, spend on a face brush. I have used the spin brush that AcneFree made as well, but I actually prefer this one. It's a little bit gentler on my skin just because it does have the plastic or like rubber pads on it. And even though it does cause that little bit of redness, you can see it's kind of disappearing already. So if you guys have any more questions, comment below. If you like the video, subscribe, like, and share it. And then